we covered the project that I'm going to do live on the Info Gamer by Reboot, and I mentioned the H700i from NZXT that I'm going to do the custom build in. Now we're going to go a little bit in deep with the case and talk about what does it have, what does it support, and that kind of stuff. Now right from the start we're going to talk about the fans, because well, this is the first case that you get this many fans. You get 4 fans, 3 on the front 120mm and 1 at the rear 140mm fan. These are standard air fans that you get in every single H series case. But you don't have to worry about the airflow and how will it work and how will it, do you have to buy certain fans for the case and that kind of stuff. You have already placement for everything, and this is really cool. Now talking about the SSDs and storage, you have right on front on the power supply shroud 1 2.5-inch bracket for the SSD and 2 on top of the power supply shroud as well. This case comes in 4 variations of colors. You have here the black and blue, you have the black and red, the complete matte black, and you have the white and black, which I find it most likely, as I mentioned in the H400 and H200 and even H500, that I honestly like the white one a bit more than the other models. Now talking about the I at the end of the name of the case, because of it you get a certain controller here right behind the cable shroud, which is kind of signature now from the NZXT. You can control the LEDs, you can control the fans, and everything is connected through the NZXT cam application, which you control thanks to the controller that is connected directly to your motherboard with the USB 2.0. Now the side panel is full tempered glass, and you have this 4 thumb screws that you place each on each side, and the other side comes out very easily. You have here a button that you press and you pop out the back side of the case very easily. Now talking about cable management in the H series of the NZXT cases, this is why I love these cases. And talking about the cable management, when it comes to me, I'm very meticulous talking about cables. I usually hate them when it comes to setup and peripherals and similar stuff, but here we have canals that make you and give you the opportunity to arrange them perfect. I mean, even the person who is starting to build in the cases and to build their own PC and to make a first build, this makes it just easy as pie. And I'm talking it like this because you have a canal here that I said it misses it in the H500, but here they have it for the front panel. You can nicely arrange, and even some cables here from the smart controller go through here, and with these ties you can nicely combine them, arrange them, and give them, I don't know, some no movement. Okay, now talking about the 24 pin, you have some cables coming here from the smart controller, and the 24 pin also can go here right through the power supply. Next up, they went that far that they placed the 2.5-inch brackets, 2.5-inch brackets for your SSDs, and you can even combine the whole cables here with 2 small canals and even tie them up with the ties. Next up, you have one more canal. It goes right here on the top and on the side. This can be managed for the fans that you put on top, because you can place 3 120mm fans on top, and you could place the 8-pin EPS cable here right on the side and manage it very nicely. So talking about the case design and the structure or everything, I would say this is a perfect cable management case without a doubt, because it gives you so much possibilities to arrange the cables as you wish. Every single canal has a hole on the side, so you could, connect them and place them everywhere you want, and it still looks nice. I mean, there is another way with putting covers on it, but this is just giving a pleasure to the eye when someone is watching the case from the backside. And because of these canals, I'm just saying it's a shame that the NZXT H700i doesn't have a tempered glass over here. Some of you might think, you know, it's useless to have a tempered glass on the both sides of the case, but you know, somebody likes to watch cable management done perfect, and this is the way to go. Now, talking about the storage, because we did mention it has 5 brackets for the 2.5-inch SSDs. You have 2 more brackets over here for 3.5-inch hard drives. You have a nice mounting here for the power supply. It's a standard, you have that special bracket that you attach to the power supply and then just push it in. So there's no much fuss about placing the power supply, and you have enough space because you can move the cage from the hard drive, because you have a rail here. You have 2 rails. You can move the case of the hard drives to the back or to the front as you wish. And this is a good thing because then you have the opportunity to place the pump over here and make a nice, you know, draining port right here if you're going into custom loop. Now, talking about the airflow, they managed to do something really incredible also, because they placed these holes on the side, on the front side and on the top side, and they did a distance from the fans. Now this gives you a nice, really nice airflow because the fans have enough room to breathe. Yeah, it kind of is funny, but they give you a nice room to breathe, because if the fans are here, you still have enough space for the air to come out here on this side. The NZXT H700i supports ATX motherboards, MITX and Mini ITX boards, which gives you kind of possibility to do whatever you wish or whatever you can. It can support 3 360 radiators, one on front and one on top. You can place another smaller radiator here at the back, and you could also manage, well, not 360 but 280 radiator here as well as here on the top. Talking about the LEDs, you have one right here at the top, and you have an extender to place another here. They're not addressable RGBs, but you could control them through your NZXT CAM application that you install. As I said, install it on your computer and control every single thing through it. I mean, this case gives you so much opportunities, and it has a nice, sleek and elegant design. It comes in 4 colors, as I said, and well, that's all there is to it. I'm really fascinated how they're making their cases, and the material is very high quality. You don't see a flaw with the H200, 400 and 500. They don't make a flaw in the final design, and well, that's why the price is as it is. People really love it, and I can see now why this H700i is so good and why is it such high quality and why people love this case. I mean, I presumed this before, but now when I see it in person, this is really something remarkable. So guys, thank you for watching. You'll be seeing me live at InfoGamer by Reboot in Zagreb, doing some case mods on this brilliant case, and also I'm going to do some things before, because well, Blue and Black doesn't go with the Darth Maul whole team, and that part needs to be done before we go to the show, to the fair, where everything is going to be done. This is going to be done on the MSI booth. So guys, if you're in Zagreb or somewhere near, don't forget to drop by and say hello at least. If you have a question, put it down below and I'll be glad to answer. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.